Hello, everybody. Glad to have you back with me this week. For those of you that are new, my name is Adrianne Wagner. I'm a counselor and a coach looking to inspire, uplift, support people at all times in life, but especially now when we're going through such a big transition and change and having a lot of uncertainty and fear. So that's always my goal. But starting these readings in particular, I came in with that motivation, that intention to bring some good, lovely, positive juju out into the world, so to speak. It's a big step for me because a lot of people that know me know that I do angel card readings, but it's not something I really put out there much. Mostly I do my coaching and my counseling. My 9-week program for improved relationships is what people might know me best for. But it's time for all of us to show up in really authentic ways, and so I'm just allowing myself to step into what I'm being called to do, or what I feel like is the right thing to do. And so that's why I started doing these readings. So may it be of benefit to you and yours. If you like it, if you feel inspired and supported, please subscribe and share with those that you love. So let's get started. I use an angel card tarot. And I meditate and set my intention to bring information in for our highest awareness and good. And I was inclined today to pull an archetype card or two. And it seems like I'm not really getting anything else here. So I'm going to move to the archetypes. And if you are aware of what archetypes are, they're kind of these patterns of behavior that people hold. And so let me start here. Everything is made up of energy, right? Science knows this. And so you have a different level of frequency or vibration. And wherever that vibration is, it will draw to you what is also on that vibration. So that's how the cards work. The vibration that they hold is drawn to whatever vibration you're holding. And so that's how it works. It's pretty simple. You can't see radio waves, but they're there. Some people can see energy, but most people can't. I describe it as like an AM station and an FM station. You can't listen to an AM channel on an FM dial because it's a different frequency. So I try to maintain and hold a higher frequency. I try to be in alignment with my higher self, my soul self, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it. I try to maintain this higher vibration so that I can bring in pure positive energy. I feel like that's part of why I'm here. So that being said, let's look at what the cards have to say today. I want to start with the archetype cards because I'm excited to see them. Okay. So we have 2 cards, and one is upside down to me, or reversed, which indicates a block in the energy or something you need to pay attention to, and the other one isn't. So we'll start with the one that is not blocked. And what we have is, see if you can get that, Advocate. So very cool. This card is showing up for 2 reasons, I intuitively feel, and that's one, because there's a lot of people advocating for other people. There's a lot of people that on many days they are able to bring themselves into the world in a way that advocates for other people or helps and supports other people. I know in my community personally, there's a Facebook page where people are helping each other out and supporting each other during this hard time. I think that's a beautiful thing. So this card is showing up because a lot of people are holding that energy of the Advocate, which is wonderful. But you'll notice with archetype cards, there's the light aspects and the shadow aspects. We all have shadow parts of ourselves, those parts that aren't our best selves, or that we show up in ways maybe that we don't want to. And so the light aspect is that you're putting your compassion into action, which we're seeing a lot of, right? But the shadow aspect is that You're embracing negative causes or committing for causes for personal gain. And so for those of you that are on that vibe or that are holding that archetype probably won't be watching this, but maybe, be aware when someone is soliciting something from you that doesn't feel right to you, because they're advocating from that shadow self, and you will always feel that discord. It won't match up with your energy, and that's your internal guidance system saying, this is not for me, something's off here, this person's motivation isn't pure. So just be aware of that and advocate for not only others, but also yourself. Be your own advocate for what you need. That's really important right now. We also have the Samaritan, and this is the one that was upside down. And so the light attribute, the light aspect, refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. So being the good Samaritan. And the shadow aspect is exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. So be a good Samaritan with the intention or the motivation to help because that's the kind of person you choose to be, not necessarily to look for recognition or a sense of validation about who you are. It's really important, everyone, to really be trying as much as we can to operate from the best version of ourselves right now. There's a lot of conflicting energy. There's a lot of opposites. So there's love, but there's also fear. And so which one are you going to tap into? I mean, it really depends on where you're lining up, what frequency you're choosing. Are you getting up in the morning and surrounding yourself with fear-based numbers and facts? Are you looking for silver linings? Are you trying to talk yourself into doing what you have power over for that day? And it's tricky. It's hard to stay on a positive vibe. But some of my other videos talk about coping skills and ways to help you get there. And this is just, take this to heart, that this is blocked and reversed a little bit. So people might be having a hard time helping those that they would prefer to ignore. What comes to my mind are like social issues that are always there that some of us work towards and some of us don't. Like maybe find your inspiration to do something, to be the good Samaritan in ways you wouldn't before. Let me just put it that way. So what comes to mind is the homeless feed we're having this weekend in our local park. Maybe it's something you wouldn't have done before, but maybe you're feeling called to do some things to give, because in giving we really receive, right? And there's a give and receive, a give and take, a flow of that energy. And so take these two cards and notice what you're holding in these patterns, and whether you're in your light attributes, your light aspects, or the best version of you, or if you're in the shadow side, right? Very good. All right. And now we have the angel cards. And we have two here today that I picked. One is an earth card and one is an archangel card. So we haven't had an archangel card pull yet from the videos I'm doing, but these come in for specific messages from the archangels that are speaking to us. And this is Archangel Uriel. On this card, you can see that it says happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, and have confidence in yourself. In this time of, COVID-19 and being in shelter in place or quarantine or wherever you find yourself, it is a difficult position to be in. It's requiring a lot of presence, which is bringing up old emotional stuff. Totally normal. Anytime you're present in the physical body, that's where the emotions are. So allow that process to happen even when it's uncomfortable. If you feel like it's too much to handle, reach out, get support. I offer free consults, or I can find you someone in your area to help you if that feels right to you. But the key really is to be listening to what you're being led to. Now listen, we don't change and transform and evolve when things are easy. This is when it happens. This is when we're experiencing the hard stuff. That's when we start to learn and change and grow. And that transformation is uncomfortable. But what I'm feeling that this card is bringing in is that this, again, I've said it in other readings, but it keeps being consistent, that this is here for our evolution. All these experiences we're going through. And so hold some faith and trust in that, and let it lead you. Think of what would feel a little better to do, or just follow that intuition of, ooh, that sounds fun, that sounds exciting, maybe I'll do that. The best ideas are born from situations where you have to think outside of the box, and we are there, right? We are there. So just allow what's coming in to come in through you. Find your meaning and your purpose in all of this. That can be really helpful. And this card is just affirming for you that all is well, all is really well, even when it doesn't seem like it is. And we can't look forward and connect the dots. I mean, we can always look back and connect the dots. Oh, that's why that happened. That's what I learned from that. That's the meaning of it. So just be here now, be present with it, and the learning, the meaning, you'll be able to figure that out later, what it's all for. We have here an earth card. So this suit is all about, again, the physical world, how we make our living, money, finances, health, physical health. And I love the butterfly, because butterfly, again, always means transformation, right? You go from a caterpillar into completely transforming. And if you know anything about butterflies or moths, they actually have to completely deconstruct their body and be made anew. And so it's a huge time of transformation. So the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, and being a team player. Boy, is this important, you guys, right now. We're all in this together. Yes, we're having different experiences, but on a human experience, it has challenges for everybody. So let's not get into comparative suffering, who's right and wrong. Just notice your progress, your process, and honor that, and let other people have theirs, right? And bring in, this goes back to what I was talking about before. Bring in your process, your creativity. Find ways to find meaning and find what matters to you, what's important to you, how you can bring yourself into the world to add into, to contribute to the good, the positive. And on the days that you can't, that's okay too. It doesn't have to be this positive mindset every single day, but on the days that you're there, use it and milk it and throw it out there. And on the days that you aren't, love yourself and give yourself good self-care, and just honor that too. These are really good cards. So I'll stop for there today. I'll stop there for today. I really wanted to do this reading, and so I have a lot of this energy flowing through me, and it's something that I was excited to bring to you today. So I hope that was helpful, beneficial, inspiring, and I just want to say, don't forget to love yourself and love others. Bring those good, positive, light attributes, light aspects of yourself into the world whenever you can. And I'm here with you. Look forward to more readings with you. Take good care.